Every big dream looks impossible in the beginning. But sometimes, all it needs is one first step. This is the story of Aarav, a young boy who taught his entire village the power of never giving up. The government announced a scholarship challenge. Anyone who reached the top of Mount Shikar, a mountain known for its rough paths, would receive a full scholarship for higher studies. But there was a catch. No one from the village had ever reached the top. People said it was too steep, too tiring, and too dangerous. Aarav, a 16-year-old boy, wanted to study engineering. But his family was poor, and this scholarship was his only chance. When he told the villagers he would climb the mountain, they laughed. "You're too thin, too young, too weak," they said. But Aarav had something stronger than muscles. He had determination. The next morning, Aarav began his climb. With every step, the mountain felt steeper. Rocks poked his feet, wind pushed him back, and exhaustion slowed him down. Halfway up, his legs gave up. He fell, bruised and tired. He didn't reach the top, not even close. But instead of crying, Aarav whispered to himself, "I reached halfway today. I'll reach a little more tomorrow." And so began Aarav's routine. Every morning before school, and every evening after chores, he climbed. One day he crossed the halfway mark. Next day, he reached the ridge. Another day, he conquered a steep patch. Villagers watched him silently. The boy who once slipped on loose rocks was now climbing with confidence. Aarav didn't grow stronger in a day, but he grew stronger every day. One evening, as Aarav climbed higher than ever before, dark clouds rolled in. Lightning cracked the sky, and an angry storm hit the mountain. Aarav could barely stand. He had two choices: climb back down or wait and stay stronger. Aarav chose to wait, held onto a rock through the cold rain, shaking, scared, but determined. Hours later, when the storm passed, Aarav looked up at the path ahead. It was more dangerous now, slippery and full of fallen branches. But he didn't turn back. He climbed again. After weeks of effort, Aarav could finally see the peak. Only a few steps remained, but those few were the hardest. His legs trembled, his breath grew heavy, and his hands burned with his last bit of strength. Aarav pushed forward. One step, two steps, a million tiny steps, and finally, Aarav reached the top. In the village, people stared in disbelief. The boy they once doubted was now standing at a height no one had ever reached. He returned as a hero. The officials awarded him the scholarship and a medal for courage. Aarav's success was not a result of one big step. It came from millions of small steps taken with patience and courage. He taught everyone one beautiful truth: a mountain becomes impossible only if you stop climbing it. No matter how hard your dream looks today, take one step, then another, and another. One day, you'll reach your peak too.
If this story inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories every week.